Importance of manufacturing. Manufacturing sector is considered the backbone of development in general and economic development in particular. Manufacturing is woven into the structure of our economy. Agriculture forms the backbone of our country. Manufacturing industries not only help in modernizing agriculture but also generate lot of job opportunities in secondary and tertiary sectors. Thus, they reduce the heavy dependence of people on agriculture. Manufacturing companies are contributing to country's income through the taxes being paid by them. They are also responsible for a significant share of India's economic production, generating trillions of rupees in GDP. The main philosophy behind public sector industries and joint sector ventures in India is to eradicate unemployment and poverty from our country. It was also aimed at bringing down regional disparities by establishing industries in tribal and backward areas. Export of manufactured goods not only expands trade and commerce but also bring in much needed foreign exchange. When a country exports more than it imports, it generally receives more money than it spends, which results in greater wealth. Countries that transform their raw materials into a wide variety of furnished goods of higher value are prosperous. India's prosperities lies in increasing and diversifying its manufacturing industries as quickly as possible. Many industries dependent on agriculture. For instance, the agro industries in India have given an impetus to agriculture by raising its productivity. Raw materials from agriculture is supplied to many industries. Example, sugar industries, cotton industries, paper industries, tobacco industries, chilies, turmeric, etc. The agro industries sell their products such as irrigation pumps, sprinklers, fertilizers, insecticides, pesticides, plastics and PVC pipes, tractors, harvesters, threshers, machines and tools, etc. to the farmers. Thus, manufacturing industry has not only assisted agriculturists in increasing their production but also made the production process very efficient. In the present-day world of globalization, our manufactured goods must be at par in quality with those in the international market. Only then we will be able to compete in the international market. Contribution of industry to national economy. India Gross Domestic Product (GDP) means the total value of all the services and goods that are manufactured within the tertiary of the nation within the specific period of time. The agricultural sector contributed 20%, industry sector contributed 26%, and the services sector contributed around 54% to the India GDP in 2005-2006. For the last 2 decades, the sharing of manufacturing sector has remained almost unchanged at 17% of GDP out of a total of 27% of the industry. Remaining 10% share includes mining, quarrying, electricity and gas. The share of manufacturing sector in India is much lower in comparison to some East Asian economies where it is 25 to 35%. The trend of growth rate in manufacturing over the last decade has been around 7% per annum. The desired growth rate over the next decade is 12%. Industrial location. Industrial locations are influenced by availability of raw material, labor, capital, power, means of transport and market, etc. Climate also plays a part in the location of industries. It is very difficult to find all these facilities available at one place. Consequently, manufacturing unit is set up at the most appropriate place where all the factors of industrial location are either available or can be arranged at reasonable cost. Industrialization and urbanization go hand in hand. Cities provide markets and services such as banking, insurance, transport, labor, consultants, and financial advice, etc., to the industry. There are three sources of localization economies. The first is the benefit of labor pooling. The second benefit is the development of industries due to the increasing returns to scale, and the third source is the relative ease of communication and exchange of supplies, laborers, and innovative ideas. In the pre-independence period, most manufacturing units were located in places near sea such as Mumbai, Kolkata, Chennai, etc. from the point of view of overseas trade. Later on, industrially developed urban centers emerged close to huge agricultural rural areas away from sea coasts.